what's up and welcome to the channel. I go by the name Fellow F. If you're new here, don't forget to like, subscribe, and also show some love, guys. Well, on this video I want us to talk about confluences. Yeah, about confluences. There are so many confluences when trading. First, you need to know what confluences are. So the question is, what are confluences? Confluences are simple things you want to see in the market to validate your decision, whether you have to sell, buy, or wait. So today we are talking about confluences. So that's it. Now, since we know what we are talking about, what we need to do now is simply figure out what are these confluences we are looking for. What are the confluences I use when trading? Well, I don't need so many confluences to be able to make my trading decision. It's simple. You need 2, 3, or at most 4 confluences to make a trading decision. All right. Like I said, confluences are the things you need to see for you to validate your decision, whether you have to buy, sell, or stay patient and watch the market. So I have a couple of confluences we'll talk about. The first thing we need to talk about is our candlestick patterns. Candlestick patterns. Yeah. First, you need to know what candlesticks are. All what you see on this chart, this green, this blue and white bars represent candlesticks. So we use the Japanese candlesticks to trade. That's what I used to trade. You can use the Heikin Nechi candlestick, you can use the bar chart, you can use whatever. But for me, what I use is are the Japanese candlesticks. So we talk about candlesticks. Patterns. Okay, now that we know this, we know about candlestick patterns. The question is, what are candlestick patterns? All right, it's simple. It's either a combination of candlesticks that give a clue of the next action that is going to happen in the market. Let's take, for example, prices in a downtrend. Very simple. We use something like this. You see, price is in a downtrend, creating lower highs and lower lows. Lower highs and lower lows. So what you need to understand first is the trend of the market. What's the trend? Is it an uptrend, downtrend, or consolidation trend? For example, here we've had a downtrend. Now, you need to be looking for sell opportunities. It's very simple. What you need to do is know your candlestick patterns that you use to trade. Well, I will not explain too much, because if I have to explain too much, we'll spend the whole time talking on this simple illustration. But it's simple. We have different candlestick patterns, but for me, let me tell you the ones I use. I use engulfing candlesticks. I use engulfing candlesticks. Engulfing candlesticks. I use morning star and evening star. So I can just say morning and evening star patterns. All right, I use morning and evening star patterns to get my buys and sells. So for the engulfing, we have the bullish engulfing and the bearish engulfing that will tell you what to do. Well, on the next video on this series, I will definitely have to show you the different types of candlesticks, but here I'm just listing my confluences. Okay, I also have chart patterns. So number one is what we call candlestick. So I name this number one. So here we'll have to look for our number two. Okay, well, we are doing this for simple understanding, so don't over try to know my typing speed or whatever. Just concentrate to understand what we're talking about. All right, so we're talking about chart patterns. We spoke about candlestick patterns earlier. The first confluence are candlestick patterns, or is candlestick patterns. So now we're talking about chart patterns. All right, now that we have chart patterns, let me increase the size to somewhere around. All right, let's just take it away. It is. So now we have chart patterns. On these chart patterns, I have just a few. I don't use so many patterns. I have double top, double bottom. I have head and shoulders patterns. So we have double top and double bottom. We have double top and double bottom patterns. Top and double bottom. We have head and shoulder. This is another famous pattern that I use. So this is a chart pattern as well. So we call it the head and shoulder. And head and shoulders pattern. So this is my second favorite chart pattern. All right, so these are the chart patterns I use. This is my second confluence. So these confluences depend on what price action is telling us and what you are expecting. Okay, so let's say you are in an uptrend. At this point, you are if you want a reversal, so like a reversal pattern, like a double top during an uptrend will tell you price want to start falling. A head and shoulder pattern will tell you price want to start dropping. Now if you are in a downtrend, a double bottom would tell you price want to start rising, and a double top and an inverse head and shoulder will tell you price want to start rising. So these are the first two confluences I will tell you about. On the next video, we'll talk about the Fibonacci and other confluences, or what we use to get our entries. So much love, guys. If you're new here, do not forget to show some love, guys. And if you've watched this video to this point, I think you're a serious person. We have academy going on, and we are currently giving a discount, so you can as well check the links below to get a discount to our Forex Academy. They call it the Fellow F Forex Academy. So guys, you can actually learn from us and be able to become consistently profitable in the forex space. The knowledge you get from us, you can use to trade forex futures, because I do trade futures. You can trade forex futures, crypto, and indices, whatever you want to trade. Saying anything that use the candlestick charts, you can trade. All right, guys, much love from Fellow F. See you on the next video. Ciao.